Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're unraveling a pretty universal mystery. Why does your stomach sometimes seem to have a mind of its absolute own? Or maybe more accurately, why does your mind sometimes pretend to be your stomach? We're going to dive right into the fascinating connection between our emotions and our hunger, and figure out how to decode what our bodies are actually asking for. So, pause for a second and think about this. Is your stomach talking, or your emotions? It's a highly relatable experience, right? You know the feeling. You're sitting there, working away on a super stressful project, and suddenly you feel this overwhelming, intense urge to eat. But is it actual biological hunger, or is it something else entirely, just wearing a really clever disguise?
Okay, let's dive into this core mystery. It's that sneaky, sudden desire for a very specific treat, even when you literally just ate a perfectly good meal like an hour ago. You know you aren't actually physically hungry, yet the urge feels undeniably intense. Why on earth does the brain suddenly fixate on a chocolate chip cookie like it's a matter of national security? Well, to solve this, we kind of have to split the whole concept of hunger into two totally distinct competing forces.
Section 1. Physical versus emotional hunger. Spotting the differences.
Let's clearly define the real culprit behind those sneaky cravings. Emotional hunger is a sudden, urgent desire for a very specific treat. See, this isn't some gentle reminder from your digestive system. It's an intense, impatient wave driven by stress or boredom or sadness. It narrowly fixates your brain entirely onto one specific item, and it demands it right now.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the stark behavioral contrast between these two forces. Physical hunger builds up gradually. Honestly, it can wait if you're busy. It comes with that undeniable physical sensation of a growling stomach, and it's generally pretty open to a variety of foods. Emotional hunger, on the flip side, hits like a lightning bolt. It feels incredibly urgent, it acts totally impatient, and it basically throws a mini internal tantrum for one highly specific comfort food.
Section 2. The colorful hunger scale. Checking your engine.
This color-coded scale is an incredibly practical, actionable tool you can use for checking your engine. Think of it like a dashboard. Green means just right. You're totally satisfied. Yellow means getting hungry, that gradual physical need for fuel. And red means too hungry or too full. Taking literally just 5 seconds to visualize this and ask yourself, wait, is my stomach truly empty and in the yellow zone? Or did I just see a commercial for a snack? Can instantly reveal if a craving is physical or emotional.
Let's move to Section 3 and see how this builds. Managing big emotions safely, or happy choices for big feelings. To really understand how to manage this, picture a child sitting at a desk, just staring down a brutally tough math problem. They are feeling completely frustrated, overwhelmed, and stressed out. I mean, we've all been there, right? Whether it's middle school homework or a massive project at the office, the internal tension is just building and building. Faced with this intense frustration, we hit a critical crossroads. Do they grab a snack to push down that feeling, or do they try something else? Look, if they don't know about emotional hunger, the absolute easiest, most immediate comfort is food. But here's the catch. Their body isn't actually asking for fuel. Their brain is asking for relief from the frustration. So what's the best next step?
So, the crucial point is that we actually have alternatives, happy choices to cope with big emotions without automatically turning to food. Think of these as actual superpowers for your brain. Things like taking a quick walk to reset your environment, drawing to redirect that anxious energy, talking to a friend to voice the frustration, or simply taking a few deep belly breaths. By doing this, the emotion itself is processed, the hunger fades away, and your mental clarity returns.
Get this. Here's a wild biological fact to back this all up. Our thoughts alone can actually create physical stress in our bodies. When we're stressed out, our systems basically lock into a fight or flight mode, which is absolutely not an ideal state for digestion or overall health. But on the flip side, practicing those happy choices and achieving actual relaxation helps our bodies absorb nutrients way better. So by choosing to step away, take some deep breaths, and relax rather than stress eating, you aren't just managing your emotions, you're doing your body a massive physical favor.
And this brilliantly illustrates our main takeaway today. You can choose many ways to feel better, not just food. Don't get me wrong, food is absolutely wonderful, necessary fuel, but it's not the only tool for managing our super complex human emotions. Emotional regulation becomes entirely doable when we realize we can expand our toolkit way beyond the kitchen pantry.
So I'll leave you with a final thought to ponder. Next time a sudden, urgent craving hits you completely out of nowhere, what will your body really be asking for?
Is it actually time for fuel, or is it time for a walk, a deep breath, or a creative break? Remember to check your engine and know that you have the power to make the choices your mind and body truly need. Thanks for exploring this with us today.